And thou art upon a tremendous tradition. Chapter 68, verse 4. Assalamu alaikum. This video is based on the excellent work of Brother Garen's titled The Qur'an, A Complete Revelation, and from my upcoming book, Means of Insight, Theology of the Qur'an. All translations are from the Qur'an, A Complete Revelation, which can be downloaded for free from Qur'anite.com. The difference between a messenger and a prophet. While there are some similarities between the attributes of a messenger and a prophet, these terms are not interchangeable. The religion of Islam's confusion regarding these two terms arises partly due to the fact that Muhammad, like Musa and Isa before him, was both a messenger and a prophet. Muhammad is not the father of any one of your men, but the messenger of God and the seal of the prophets, and God is knowing of all things. Chapter 33, verse 40. The claim of the religion of Islam that Muhammad was both the last messenger and the last prophet is partially correct. Muhammad was the last prophet because he did not have any male descendants, a requirement for the hereditary office of prophethood. This office was instituted by God's promise to Ibrahim, ending with his last male descendant, Prophet Muhammad. Prophets were leaders who were given the law of God, inherited or instructed, and judged men on the basis of that law. Muhammad was also a messenger of God because he was a warner who came with clear evidence and confirmed the law which was given to the children of Israel before him. Say thou, O mankind, I am the messenger of God to you altogether, of him to whom belongs the dominion of the heavens and the earth. There is no God save he. He gives life, and he gives death. So believe in God and his messenger, the unschooled prophet who believes in God and his words, and follow him that you might be rightly guided. Chapter 7, verse 158. Muhammad was the unschooled prophet because he did not inherit the law from his forebears like those that preceded him. He was given the law anew in the Qur'an. The point is that, contrary to the religion of Islam's claim, messengers continue to come after Muhammad reciting the proofs of God and warning men. Messengers are raised up in every community and speak his language. God proclaims that he does not destroy a people until a messenger has been raised up in their capital. A valid counterpoint to this discussion is that since every messenger came to his community, and that since Muhammad was not just sent to a specific community, but to all of mankind, then clearly no messenger will be sent after him. However, this point is based on an assumption that a single messenger is sent to every community. That is not necessarily the case. And the people of Nuh, when they rejected the messengers, we drowned them, and made of them a proof for mankind. And we have prepared a painful punishment for the wrongdoers. Chapter 25, verse 37. The people of Nuh rejected the emissaries. Chapter 26, verse 105. It is true that Nuh was the last messenger to his community, but he was certainly not the only messenger sent to them. The Qur'an dispatches of the claim by the religion of Islam that Muhammad was the last and only messenger sent by God to all of mankind. Differences between messengers and prophets. In order to define the roles of messengers and prophets in the Quran, we look at Saleh, a messenger, and Yahya, a prophet. I have chosen these two personalities among others due to their brief mention in the Quran and their clearly defined roles. The messenger Saleh. All messengers from God come with the same message, to serve God. They come with clear evidence, to attest to their being a messenger. They are usually rejected by their community, after which it is destroyed by God. And to Thamud, their brother Saleh, he said, O my people, serve God. You have no God but He. There has come to you clear evidence from your Lord. This is the she-camel of God as a proof for you. So leave her to feed in God's earth, and touch her not with evil, for there will take you a painful punishment. And remember when he made you successors after Ad, and settled you in the earth. You make castles out of its plains, and hew the mountains into houses. So remember the favors of God, and commit not evil in the earth, working corruption. Said the eminent ones who were proud among his people to those they deemed weak, to such as believed among them, Know you that Saleh is an emissary from his Lord? They said, We believe in that wherewith he has been sent. Said those who were proud, We deny that in which you believe. And they brutally slaughtered the she-camel, and they scorned the command of their Lord. And they said, O Saleh, bring thou what thou promised us, if thou be among the emissaries. And the earthquake seized them, and morning found them lying prone in their dwelling. Then he turned from them and said, O my people, I have conveyed to you the messages of my Lord, and have been a sincere counselor to you, but you love not sincere counselors. That was chapter 7, verses 73 to 79. Let's look at the prophet Yahya. Prophets were given the law and made leaders of their people. They were to judge between men on the basis of God's law. They encouraged men to study and teach the law and were charged with supporting the messengers of God. This office has now ended. A remembrance of the mercy of thy Lord towards his servant Zachariah, when he cried out to his Lord with a secret cry. He said, My Lord, feeble are become the bones within me, and my head is aflame with white hair. And I have not been unhappy in my call to thee, my Lord. But I fear my heirs after me, and my wife is barren. So give thou me from thyself an ally, to inherit from me and to inherit from the house of Yaqub, and make thou him my Lord pleasing. O Zachariah, we bring thee glad tidings of a lad whose name is Yahya. We have not made one name like him before. Chapter 19, verses 2 through 7. And the angels called to him as he stood performing the duty in the sanctuary. God gives thee glad tidings of Yahya, a confirmation of a word from God, both honorable and chaste, and a prophet among the righteous. Chapter 3, verse 39. Zachariah was calling out to God for an ally who would inherit from the house of Yaqub, that is, inherit the law of God. The line of prophethood would have ceased if he did not have a male issue. O Yahya, hold thou fast the law, and we gave him judgment when a child, and tenderness from ourselves, and purity, and he was in prudent fear, and dutiful towards his parents, and he was not a tyrant, defiant. Chapter 19, verses 12 to 14. Yahya, like the prophets before and after him, was commanded to hold thou fast the law of God, and judge his people on the basis of that law, that is Torah. This concludes my presentation on the topic of messengers and prophets. God willing, in the next video, I will explore the attributes of the messengers in the Qur'an. May God guide you to his straight path. Peace be upon you.